started with the models. In my previous lecture on model, I had discussed that models shows various moods, attitude of the speaker. Then we had discussed that model, the use of model is not determined by numbers, gender, or person. Number, gender, or person, they remain the same. No matter which person, no matter what gender, and no matter, no person, no gender, they don't affect the use of model. Person, number, gender. They do not affect the use of model. And models have only two forms, either in present form or in past form, whether it is can or could, may or might, will, would, shall, should. Fine. May, might, can, could, shall, should, will, would. Then we have few models who remain the same throughout. Used to, ought to, like that. Need not, dare not. We had discussed will and would, and I told you that would is very important, becomes very important when we use wishes, request, especially wishes and request, and past habit also. Shall and should, will and would, can and could, may and might. So shall, usually you know that shall you usually use in simple future continuous future perfect, but when we use in model, suddenly it has, suddenly we find that shall has various, shall shows various mood attitude of the speaker. First of all, when we want to suggest or request or advise, then with the first person in the interrogative, like, shall we start the class? So, when we say like this, then we won't say that क्या हम क्लास स्टार्ट करेंगे? No. When we want to say, shall we start the class? क्या हम क्लास स्टार्ट करें? This is advice. Shall I have a cup of coffee from your shop? Request means, please let me have a cup of coffee from your shop. That will be the meaning of this line. Shall I have a cup of coffee from your shop? Then again, suggestion. Shall we open a new shop? Then what will be the meaning? Not this कि क्या हम एक नई शॉप खोलेंगे. The meaning of this line will be, shall we open a new shop? क्या हम एक नई शॉप खोलें? Means he's asking for, the speaker is asking for a suggestion. second and third person, when shall is used with second and third person. So it is used to indicate, remember, threat, warning, command, promise, or determination and assurance. You shall go now. If you sit with bad boys, you shall be punished. This is threat. We shall get a bicycle. This is promise. She shall get a bicycle on her birthday. This is a promise. You shall get a watch on your birthday. Negative form of shall will be shan't or shall not. She shall not sing tomorrow, shall not win the match. My friend shan't be dismissed. Now, should. In first instance, we will say should is the past form of shall. What is that? What are the uses of should? First of all, most important, to show duty or obligation. But remember, this duty or obligation is moral obligation. Here, you are nowhere bound by any law. Means, if you do not follow these rules, you cannot be punished by law. Like, you should help your friends, I should help my friends, you should not be lazy, you should respect your elders, you should look after your parents. So, these all are your duties or obligations. But in case you do not follow this, you will not be punished by law. To express opinion, they should be on the way to Jaipur. Just guessing. Opinion. We should go to to give suggestion. We should go to the temple or we should obey our elders. Suggestion. Remember, this is also important. After least, when someone expresses fear, walk carefully. Least, you should fall down. They started early. Least, they should miss the train. Kahin. Walk carefully. Least you should fall down. कहीं गिर न जाओ. They started early. Least they should miss the train. कि कहीं वो ट्रेन मिस ना कर दें. Then the negative form of should or shouldn't, should not. You should not come to me daily. You should not make a noise here. They should not tease others. Or we should not waste our time. Some of them are suggestions, advice. Again, can is one of those models where we use whose present and past form is there. Can. In first instance, it looks like helping verb, but it is used as a model and it is also a very important model and you you must be using them in your sentences, but you should know when you are using them what mood or attitude they express. So, can is used to express ability, capability, and capacity. Ability, capability, and capacity. So, I can lift 60 kg. She can pass the MBA examination. Can you understand English language? I can grant you leave. She can swim across the river. So see here, I can lift. Physical ability, this is capacity. She can pass the MBA examination, ability. Can you understand English language? Ability. I can grant you leave, this is capacity. And she can swim, this is ability or capability. To show possibility. What? She can fall on the road, I can go there. Or, most common example, it can rain today. To take or give permission. Can I sit here? Or you can park your scooter here. Remember, when you use can for permission, it is used. When can is used for permission, when can is used for permission, so it is used in a very informal manner. And usually you do not use can for permission before the elders or the seniors. Where you want to show your politeness, you do not use can. There you will be using may. Negative form of can, cannot or can't. She can't run fast, ability. They can't climb on the mountain, capability, or I cannot speak against you. Past form of can is could. Again, to express ability or talent in the past. They could win the game last month. She could sing beautifully. This is important. What? To express your polite request. Could I have your pen? Or could I ride on your bike? Could you lend me your pen? Could you give me a lift? This is to express polite request. The most polite word in models is would. Then, to show your politeness, if you do not use, you are not using would, you would be using could for your to show your politeness towards the listener. Then negative form of could not or couldn't. You could not smoke at the railway station. She could not cook delicious food. And then you will be using not only to show your polite request or to show the ability or talent. I should tell you that in order to show the possibility, there also to show the possibility in past, then also you use could, like it could rain that day, she could fall on the road that day, or I could go there. Then also you use possibility to show in the past. To take or give permission in the past, then also you use could I sit there at that time. You could park your scooter there that day. So, to show ability, capacity in the past, to show possibility in the past, and to give permission in the past, you use could. And the most important use of could is to show your politeness towards the speaker.